Hi guys, I am here with a different kind of haul. As you can see, sitting in front of me is a Cricut Explorer Air 2 smart cutting machine. So I want to give you guys a little story. So years ago, I want to say it was maybe around 2011, somewhere around 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Alex got me, I think it was either an early birthday gift or an early Christmas gift. And he got me the latest Cricut machine at that time, which was a Cricut Expression 2. And it was a limited edition version. It had gone on sale during Black Friday. And he got it for me as an early gift. And I was so excited. I've always wanted one. It was a special bundle where it came with a Paris themed Cricut cartridge, as well as I'm trying to think, it came preloaded with like 2 cartridges and stuff. So I got it and I used it a few times on its own. Then I discovered that it came that there was an online program called Cricut Craft Room, where you could create your cuts on the computer and the computer would send it to the cutting machine. And I found that a lot easier to do than to work on the little tiny screen that was on the machine. I was able to like size things differently and just work out things, and I was able to I just found it a lot easier and quicker to do. Then I discovered that through that program, you could buy digital cartridges. And I was like, wow, this is great, because at that time, the cartridges came in these big, thick, bulky plastic cases that took up a lot of room on my shelf. And I mean, I did buy quite a few cartridges to begin with, but once I discovered the digital cartridges, I stuck to buying digital because it took up less space, and I was already enjoying using the online program, so it just made sense. So fast forward, when I was dealing with a lot of my health problems, I stopped crafting for a couple of years, and I hadn't used my Cricut Expression 2 in about maybe 2 years or so. And I went to use it back in, when was it? I think it was like around 2018 or 2019 is when I went to use it. And because I think it was like something to do with someone was getting married in our family, and they were asking if I could make a vinyl cutout or something like that for something for their wedding. So I log on, or I try to log on to Cricut Craft Room to make this sticker, and it's not working. And I'm trying everything and it's not working. I can't get into it. So I Google, and I come to find out that during that hiatus from crafting that I took, Cricut, they got rid of Cricut Craft Room completely. They got rid of that program because they said it ran on old technology. I think it was like running on Flash or some some program that is no longer being used anymore. and that their newest program was Cricut Design Space. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'll just get this Cricut Design Space. Well, no, that didn't work, because then I found out that Cricut Expression 2 was not compatible with Cricut Design Space. Meaning my machine, it could still be used, but I would only be able to use it with the actual physical cartridges connected into it. So, needless to say, I was quite upset. I did find out that an email had been sent out to Cricut users about a year prior to that, explaining what was happening and that the Expression 2 would not be compatible with the new Cricut Design Space, and that apparently they had sent out a coupon code to get $75 off of a new cutting machine, which at that time I believe it was Cricut Explorer that was out and not Explorer Air 2. And, or maybe both at that, well, maybe at the time that they sent the coupon out, they only had the Cricut Explorer. But I think by the time I learned about all this, they already had the Explorer Air 2 out. So needless to say, I was very upset because I had spent a lot of money on digital cartridges that I could now no longer access with my Cricut Expression 2. I couldn't access all those cartridges, and I had probably spent over $50, maybe close to $100 on digital cartridges. So I was really upset, and I was like, really? Like, they're going to force me to fork out almost $300, well, like, I think with the tax, it's like $300 for a Cricut Explorer Air 2. Just so that I can access my digital cartridges. I was not too pleased. Now, I do vaguely remember receiving the email, but I guess at the time, because I wasn't really crafting, I didn't fully read it. And so I thought the email was just advertising the new machine they were releasing, which was the Explorer, and that it was saying, hey, here's $75 off if you want to upgrade. Like, I didn't read the full details that it was like, hey, your old machine is not going to work with Design Space, this new program. So here, we're giving you $75 off to upgrade. I wish at the time that I had read it fully, because now, by the time I had actually found out about these changes, it was too late to get the coupon, because it had said if you didn't receive a coupon, you could email and ask for one, but you only had up until a certain time to do that, and that time had way passed. So I could no longer get the coupon. So I was really upset. So I was like, well, I guess for now I will just keep using my physical cartridges, and maybe I can look into repurchasing the digital cartridges that I had, and like maybe buying them second hand at a cheaper price. Well, no one was selling at that time. People were still selling secondhand cartridges for like almost full price. Like, you're talking $20, $25 a piece. I wasn't about to pay that all over again when I had already bought them. Now, if they were selling them for like $5 a piece, which that's kind of the price that they're going for now, years later, I would have done that or tried to do that. But it was hard to find the cartridges and all that stuff. So I was like, well, I'll just use what I have. I'll use my physical cartridges for now. But I was really limited on what I could do then at that point with my machine. So I planned to eventually sell that old machine and upgrade. So I finally did that. So I listed my Expression 2 as a bundle with all of my physical cartridges, because I made sure to check on Design Space that all my linked cartridges were still, like my physical cartridges were still linked to the Design Space. Like, thankfully, Design Space transferred your Cricut Craft Room account over. So all of my digital cartridge purchases were on there, as well as all my physical cartridges that I had linked to my account were still there, thankfully. So I was like, okay, so I no longer need the physical cartridges because they're all still up there online. So I bundled the cartridges with my old machine and sold it. I had it up on Facebook Marketplace for about a week, and I originally listed it at, I think I tried 200. People weren't biting, which I figured people weren't going to pay 200 for the old machine. So I was like, okay. Then I tried 150 and it still wasn't selling. So then I tried 100. It still wasn't selling. So then finally I was like, okay, I will try $90 for the bundle and see what happens. And I got a lady right away that messaged me, and she's like, I still use cartridges. I haven't moved over to doing things digitally on the computer. I prefer the old machine with the cartridges. So she's like, this is perfect, because she had an even older machine. So she was quite happy. I mean, she got a steal on all those cartridges. So anyways, she came within a week, and well, she paid like e-transfer right away, and then she came by the end of the week and picked it up. So I was like, awesome. So the day that she sent me the e-transfer, I ordered my Cricut Explorer Air 2, and originally I was trying to figure out who to go with, because I was originally hoping I could get the new machine before the lady came to pick up the old machine, because I wasn't sure if my dust cover bag that I had for my old machine would fit the new machine, because the measurements I was seeing, it looked like the machine was a little bit longer than my old one, and I wasn't sure if it was going to fit in the bag. Well, if I wanted to get it like soon by ordering from Amazon or Michaels, their prices were more money than ordering directly from Cricut, because ordering directly from Cricut, they were having a sale on the machine. So the price was, I'm thinking the price was like $20 cheaper than Michaels. And then on top of it, you got, I had a coupon code to get free shipping. So I was like, wow, this works out to be like a $44 savings versus if I had bought it from like Michaels or Amazon. Now, the only problem is that the free shipping said it was economy shipping, and it wouldn't get here until like July 22nd or something like that. So I was like, oh, well. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to offer the lady my old bag for $10, like my dust cover bag, because I figured it wasn't going to fit the new machine. I just had this feeling it wasn't going to. And I was like, I can always order myself either just a regular dust cover, or I can get another bag if I want another bag. But I probably don't need the bag anymore, because I don't go to like Cricut scrap nights or scrapbook nights at Michael's anymore, where I would have to like have a bag to carry my machine there. So I'm like, I'll just be using my Cricut from home, so I could just get like a dust cover or whatever. But I was kind of bummed because like my bag, it's designed, I'm just going to show you real quick. So this is my old bag that held my old machine. And I got this handmade on Etsy, custom made. I picked the fabric with the butterflies. It's really cute. It's got 2 outdoor pockets and then 2 inside pockets. And it matches these dust covers that I got. This is a dust cover covering my Cricut sticker machine. And then I've got this one covering my Cuddle Bug. And then I also got this custom bag. It's like a scrap bag. So when you're scrapbooking, you just put like your bits of paper, garbage, whatever, all in there. So I was like, oh, it'll be kind of a bummer to not have it because, you know, it matches these. And so if I have to order a new one, I don't know that the lady will still have this fabric because it's been a lot of years since I've got it. And so then my bag won't match. But I was like, I don't think I'll get the machine in time to test it out. And I would hate to keep the bag and then find out the new machine doesn't fit it. And then I'm kind of like, who's going to buy this bag for an older machine? So I offered it to the lady. I'm like, I don't think it's going to fit my new machine. If you like it, you can have it for 10 bucks. And she was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just bring the $10 with me when I pick up the machine. I'm like, cool. So then all of a sudden, my Cricut Explorer Air 2 shipped and it said it was going to be here in like 2 days. And so it got here the day before she was planning to pick it up. But it arrived at like 9 a.m. that morning, and then in the afternoon she messaged me saying, I'm actually going to be in your area this evening. Can I pick it up tonight instead of tomorrow? So I was like, oh, okay. And so I wanted to, one of the cartridges, one of them, I didn't see it linked to my account. So I was like, crap, I gotta hurry now, because like she was coming within the hour, she said. She kind of let me know last minute, and I was like, oh no. So I was scrambling to set up my machine and get so that I could link the cartridge before she came to get it. Well, I was having issues getting the machine to connect to the USB cable and all this stuff. So I was like, crap, I need Alex to help me figure this out. He wasn't home from work yet, and the lady was going to be here in like 20 minutes. So I was like, oh no, like, oh well, I will, what was I going to say? I just basically decided I am going to just give her the cartridge. And if I really want that cartridge, I can just like repurchase the digital one. Because I actually realized I had purchased it secondhand from my crafting teacher at Michael's. Her name was on it. So I figured probably the reason it wasn't linked is because I couldn't link it, because you can only link cartridges to one account, and it was probably linked to my teacher's account. So I probably couldn't link it, and that's why it wasn't linked. So before she came, I tested out the new machine in the bag, and lo and behold, it fit. It was a snug fit. It kind of overhanged the slab or whatever, like the firm part of the bottom of the bag that's in there, but it fit. It worked. And I was like, okay, like I can still use one of, basically it goes up against one of the inside pockets, so I won't be able to use that inside pocket, but I could still use the other inside pocket as well as the outside. So I was like, oh great. So I just told the lady, I'm sorry, I've decided I'm going to keep it because my machine came sooner than I thought, and it actually ends up fitting the bag. So she's like, oh no, that's fine, don't worry about it. So took a while, but Alex figured out how to connect the machine. For some reason, we just couldn't get it to connect via USB cable. I don't know why, but the good thing about the new machine is that it can connect via Bluetooth. So he figured out how to connect it via Bluetooth, which is great, and we got it up and running. So I had some fun making some little projects, which I'll show you in a minute. But the very next day after this arrived, I went and did a little haul. So I found out that instead of spending the ridiculous price that Cricut charges for transfer tape, you can actually get contact paper at the dollar store for like $1.25 a roll. and you can use that as transfer tape. So that's cool. So I can use that for transfer tape for, I guess it would be vinyl stickers and vinyl heat transfers. But I did not get any heat transfer paint or transfer tape yet, because I figured I just want to like get used to things doing like paper cutting and vinyl cutting before I go into like heat set stuff. But we went to Michael's at just the right time because they had a bunch of vinyl on sale, on clearance. So I got this orange removable matte vinyl. I got this brown removable matte vinyl. And what else was on sale? I got this coral color removable matte vinyl. These were all $5 a piece, guys. I couldn't believe it. And then these, this is their removable matte white and removable matte black. And these were $10 each. They weren't on clearance. And then I got, I believe this was $9, or maybe it was even cheaper. I can't remember, but I got the stencil vinyl. So it allows you to create stencils, and then you can like paint on things with the stencils. So I got some good deals on that. And then I also picked up, because I had a coupon for 30% off. So I got 30% off these new blades for my paper trimmer, because I think the blade that's currently on there is getting a little dull. So yeah, I ended up getting like a really good deal on that. Yeah, the stencil vinyl was it was $7.49. Oh, I just realized that these were on sale. They weren't $10 each. They were $7.50 and $7.49. So yeah, I believe so these were on clearance for $5 each, but these were actually on sale. I think they were like, I think I remember seeing a sign saying they were like 25% off. So we went at like the perfect time. So I have lots to get me started, and now I'm going to actually show you my machine. So here is my machine, and I've already started decorating it. I've noticed that a lot of people like to decorate their Cricut machines. So I moved stickers that I had on my computer over to my Cricut. So I've got this cute little cat sticker from Nicole. It's just this cat peeking out. And then I put my Taylor Swift Eras sticker, and then this other sticker that Nicole got me that has Luke's Diner. So this is like from Gilmore Girls. And so yeah, I got the mint machine because that was the only one left on Cricut's website. I was kind of bummed. I wanted the lilac color, but they were completely sold out of that. So I was like, the mint is nice. It's like a light color. I don't really care much about the color anyway. I just want to be able to use the machine. So now unfortunately, unfortunately, I have it on this like little TV table, but it kind of overhangs a little on each side, so I have to be careful with it. But you just hit this button to open it, and it's so cool. So you can have like some storage here. So I just have my old Cricut spatula. I kept my old Cricut tools because I figure I can use them. And then it also came with a pen because it can write. And so that's really cool. And so it's cute. Like, it has all this little storage. And I found out that this storage is if you get extra blades and stuff, like they can go on here. And then there's like a little cup you can put tools in. And then there's the dial for like all the different things. It is so cool, guys. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I did with it because I have video of that. So let's see some of the things it can do. All right. So for those who don't know, the Cricut Explorer Air 2 can write for you. This is one I already did that says happy birthday. Now I'm going to do enjoy the little things as in a circle. These will be used for cards. Now, one thing I did notice is this is just a sample of cardstock that came with the Cricut machine, and this is a textured cardstock. So because of the texture, some parts of the writing kind of bled a little. So I think in the future I'll be just making sure for drawing I'll use like a flat card. So that feeds it in. Then we press that. And it's going to do writing and drawing because it's going to make a circle as well. This is the coolest thing ever. There goes the circle. That is so freaking cool. And then you just push this to make the mat come out, and oh yeah, look at that. So the other thing that it can do is print and cut, which is really cool. So this one was the tester on just like regular paper, and so it printed off of my printer. And then I brought it over to the Cricut machine and it like cut it out precisely around the edge. So then I did a smaller one because this one ended up a little bit bigger than I expected. So I did a smaller one that'll out of cardstock that'll be really cute to put on a card. So I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, so I'm going to print out some gift tags. So I click on Make It. And it shows me that. Then I go Continue. And send it to the printer. Hopefully it works. Oh yeah, there it goes. Gonna print the gift tags, and then I will put it through the Cricut to cut them out. This will be a really good test because I think it's gonna cut each individual tag. It should, because they're gift tags. So, oh, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, I actually picked a really good size. Okay. Push the button. Alright. So now it's going to scan the black lines so that it knows where all the images are. Oh, I hope that black line doesn't throw it off. Oh no, now it's scanning the black lines. Yeah, so it scans all the black lines on all sides so that it knows where all the images are, and then it'll start cutting them. Ooh. Oh, they're cutting it's cutting the little holes in the tag. That is the coolest thing. This is awesome. See, it's off again. It's slightly off on cutting. I think I'm gonna have to do the calibration thing because it's ever so slightly off. It's not a huge deal though, because like it's not cutting off any of the like the middle part of it, but it's off. It's supposed to be cutting it right on the edge. Yeah. Whoops. See, you can see it cut it here instead of the edge. Yeah, look, like this is like really off. See, look at how much is left on the paper. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. So I think there's like a thing called calibration. I used to have to do it sometimes with my old Cricut machine, and then it would usually fix that problem of cutting. But look at these gift tags. And then it already cut out the little circle in the middle. Now I have gift tags. That is so cool. Okay guys, so that is my new Cricut Explorer Air 2, and I'm really excited to start trying to make more things on it and learn new things. I've been watching a ton of tutorial videos on YouTube, and it just looks like so much fun. And so, you know, as much as I was upset with what Cricut did, I really don't think it's fair that they've made the older machines incompatible with the new program, but it is what it is. In the end, even though I had to, you know, fork out money to buy this new machine, this new machine does way more than my other machine could ever do. So, you know, like I don't know if my other one could write and all that stuff. So I'm actually very happy to have this now, because I feel like the possibilities are so much bigger now of things that I can make. So I'm excited to do that. So anyways, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.